What's up, you all? And as requested, singers using vocal distortion while belting high notes. Now, I'm not sure who this first young lady is, but this looks like I Am a Singer, and she'll probably be OP, because everybody from that show is. I knew it. I done told you. Ooh. Sustain. Sustain. Whoever that is, she can sing, and she sustained that thing, and that opened up when she sort of went down and hit that last distorted note. The way that that sound just opened up wide when she went into that sort of open vowel was everything. And the distortion, I wasn't, even though her technique and everything is technically pretty much perfection, I'm not the biggest fan of the tone. Before that distortion came in, gave me goosebumps immediately, changed everything. That is the power of some distortion, some color. Come on, vibrato. Ooh, but wait a minute. The way she hit that note at first, and it was straight, no vibrato, then turned that vibrato on, and then went back straight. That was dope. I like that. I'm a fan of that, and that doesn't happen a lot. That's sort of unusual. I love it. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Unusual, but it was dramatic, and it kind of gave me goosebumps towards the end there. The orchestra, I love too, behind him. He's very dramatic. It gave me sort of, one more time, like old school, you know, that sort of, this may sound a little ignorant, but you know, like them, how those, like, never mind, I'm not even gonna go there, but it's given sort of Valhalla band realness. But I love it. Sustain. Ooh, the pain. Oh man. Sustain. I just have to say for this one too, there's a quality to her voice where, and this is the same for the first singer of this compilation, even though she's distorting and it is very audible, there's still like a clarity to it. At the same time, it's not fully, you know what I mean? It's the slight bit that they add. That just shows you how much control they have, because there's still a brightness to it. You know, it's still a ringing quality to it, still a resonant quality to it. Still clear, but at the same time, it's like a slower layer. They just add the slightest bit, but it makes all the difference, and it makes all the difference in the feels. This band is amazing with her. Ooh. See, that's what I'm talking about. I could barely even notice the distortion at first. I could barely notice it. It blends in so well at first. You really have to sort of focus to hear it. I don't know if that's some sort of, you know, like I don't know. I don't know what's up there. Why I actually really literally could not hear the distortion at first. I had to focus my ears to it, and otherwise I would have never. I don't know what that's called. Do y'all know? Like, is there a term for that? It's almost like a audio illusion. It's like illusion where I don't know what to call it, but again, it was so bright on top of the distortion, so clear on top of it. You know, there are levels to the distortion. It's not always this heavy, like churchy, almost growl like thing, but the way they're using it is just a layer, a small layer on top of, or you could say under their crystal clear belt. Say, you better growl. She was in great voice too before the distortion and that beastly growl, crystal clear. That crystal clear, bright, youthful tone that I'm always talking about with her. She had it. She had it good there. And was that a D5? It said, aided with and without the distortion and everything else. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, love his tone. Ooh, that sounds like straight up tension, but I don't mind because it was savage. It was savage. But I loved it before the tension of the distortion. I loved his tone. It was a more full, warmer sound to his lower belt there. I love his tone. Come on, man. Ooh. Sing, Mass. You better sing. That might have been my favorite one thus far because of the tone, the fullness, the warmth, but the way he was descending, down, steadily descending, the control there, the sharpness of the runs, just, and then the distortion, the power there, the projection that he has all around. He might just be my favorite one thus far. Just every single metric, not just distortion. That was incredible. Whoa. Whoa. The pain, the suffering, the struggle. Man. That song sounded perilous. Her vocals matched the song perfectly. What can I say? Sustain. Come on. Soye. Ooh. Ooh, that sounded painful as well. I heard literally no tension from Soye, and that's pretty much none there. Correct me if I'm wrong. There might have been an inch on the very end of the phrase, of her very last phrase before the video went to the next person. A tad hair, but let me know if I'm tripping though. If y'all literally hear some that I missed, and let me know, because I heard pretty much nothing. She is always crystal clear. Everything I've reacted to her, I cannot recall a single instance where she was nothing less or more than just crystal. Ooh. Ooh. You better riff with that guitar. Come on. Wait a minute. Okay, first of all, yes, it was extremely thin. It was paper thin. The tone I did not like, but from an objective standpoint, I don't know many people. I don't know more than a handful of people who could do what she just did there. The range is just ridiculous. The fact that she's belting it, yes, it's a mix, but it's still a belt, is ridiculous. The fact that she's that agile, that quick, so high up there, is ridiculous. And then she adds a distortion onto it that high up. Is it heard of? Can I recall? Maybe the only other person I'm thinking of who is that extreme, maybe, what is it, Rachelle Ferrell? And everybody always say I say her name wrong, and I can never remember the correct. I believe it's Rachelle and not Rachel Ferrell. But the only other person I know who is that insane vocally, so high up with all that stuff, who would do that would be her at the moment. It's the only one I can recall. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that's. Ooh. The distortion with the D5 might be one of, if not my favorite of this video. Particularly the D5 note. It's something about it, and I know her notes are lower than a lot of these ones, the ones that are displayed in the video. And I think that helps her because it's more chest heavy. It's something about that chest heavy, biased a tone when you're distorting like that that makes it even darker, even warmer, makes it even, it's something that's more soulful about it, I feel. Oh yeah, yeah, that's dope too. I like his tone, very youthful. It's the teeny second of distortion, but overall I like the clarity and the quality of this tone and the youthfulness of it. Come on. Sustain. What time? Come on. Ooh, I like that last transition there. The first transition she did after all of that, the sustained raspiness, tension, whatever you want to call it, that was sort of daunting to go from that to this like this soft. But the second one, the transition there, loved it there. Loved it. It was less, you know, blunt forced trauma with that last tension. But I will say, I think overall, as far as distortion goes, and I'm including, like I said, you know, tension and even strain in some cases. I think distortion. I think some of these were tension, some of these were strain, but I still liked them. I still thought they added quality to it. I think when it comes to just distortion, whether they mean to or not, I think Christina, on average, takes it because she uses so much of it, like almost all the time. But my personal favorite, Kelly Clarkson, the D5. Like I said, because of the chestiness, because of the weight there, because of the warmth and fullness, and I do think it helped that hers were lower than a lot of them. Maybe not Christina's, but I just love the quality, the sound of Kelly's. It sounded like soul. It sounded soulful. A lot of those I Am a Singer performances, I believe that's a talent show because, first of all, it has a particular look, the sound, and the bands are some of the best I've ever heard in my life. So that's what I'm saying. I believe it's I Am a Singer. The way they, like I said, they use it like a layer. They use distortion like a layer, like an ornament on their belt. It's not just straight up like Christina's or Kelly's was. It's just a straight up, you know, like it wasn't full on. It's just a slightest bit of layer on top of what is otherwise a crystal clear, perfectly pure belt. You know what I mean? They use it differently. But they're all incredible nonetheless. Anyway, I said everything I need to say between the video, you know, otherwise I would have forgotten at the end. So thank you all for liking and subscribing. Let me know what you all think and who is your favorite, your personal favorite. Not about technique or anything like that, but who's distortion, who's does it for you? Which one moves you the most? Thank you all for liking and subscribing. Please do more of your favorites. Peace.